What's up, everybody? I'm just trying to wait on people to join. So, I haven't been went wild on live probably in like a week now, maybe longer than that. I don't know. I just did a video yesterday. Y'all look out for my video that I'm gonna post. Um, it just takes forever when I upload it through my desktop. So, uh, when you've been to audio school or you work around computers, you know how to troubleshoot a lot of stuff and go around a lot of stuff. So what I probably end up doing is emailing it to myself and downloading it from my email to my phone and then uploading it from my phone because I got faster internet from my phone. Anyway, so what's up? What you guys been up to? I'm just at home working on a few t-shirts. I can show y'all what I've been working on right now. I'm working on a shirt for my wife business for her catering company. So she been bugging the hell out of me to do her shirt. So uh when I finally got I wanted to do it right. So I wanted to do it with vinyl. And I hadn't done vinyl yet, so I wanted to learn vinyl and get good at it before I actually did her shirt. So but I didn't have a plotter cutter. So I got my plotter cutter probably like last week, and I've been practicing um, making stuff on Cricut Design. So what I did, well, okay, so let me go back. So I got my plotter cutter last week, but I had to work. So when I was off this week, what I did, I went and got a few rolls of vinyl to practice. I had like some ideas of some stuff that I wanted to do. Um, I'm working on some graduation shirts. Working on idea for my wife, the idea that I had for my wife's shirts for her business. Um, and also just got some vinyl that I wanted to. I don't even know why I picked that vinyl to practice, but I just had this idea in my head of this catchy phrase, and I just wanted to see what it'll look like in this particular rose gold vinyl. Just a quick tip for y'all before I show y'all the t-shirts. Just from my experience, so I got the vinyl yesterday. I started. That was my first time using vinyl. I've been using heat transfer paper all this time. So yesterday was my first day doing vinyl and actually teaching myself. I feel like I have watched enough videos to figure out how to do it. Um, so the first cut, I fucked it up. I cut it on the wrong side. The second cut, I thought that I could save the first cut, and I didn't mirror it, so it came out backwards. Mirroring the image when you cutting it on a plotter cutter, whatever you use, Cameo or Cricut, it's pretty simple. Probably really way more simpler than it is to mirror it on my computer. If y'all watching my past videos, y'all know the issue that I was having trying to mirror images on my computer, all the shit I had to go through that most people don't even have to do. So, um, the second one I forgot to mirror it because I forgot it don't have nothing to do with the type of transfer that you're using because you're not using transfers anymore. You're using vinyl. It don't have anything to do with you doing a light color garment or a dark color garment. You gotta mirror the image that you cut out regardless because um you're gonna put it on the not right side up, but y'all know what I'm talking about. It's gonna be you gotta print it backwards because when you flip it over, what part that sticks to the shirt is gonna be right side up. If that makes sense. Okay, so that one I forgot to mirror it. That was the second one. Then mind y'all pay like $10 for this. Let me show y'all this vinyl that I got. It's rose gold glitter. That shit hard as fuck. So I got this vinyl, $10 roll of vinyl. It's like a yard of vinyl. So the vinyl comes in a yard, a foot, yard, a foot, in the sheet. I think it's a yard, a foot, and a sheet. But the sheet is still considered a foot. A foot. Okay. So this is the paper that I went and got that I practiced with. Why I want to practice with this paper first, the vinyl first. I don't know, but I just liked it. So from my experience, cutting vinyl the first time, the weeding process is the hardest part when and only if you are cutting glitter HTV vinyl. So everything is a learning process, and for me, I have to do it to understand it. I'm a hands-on learner, and I'm a visual person. So this, from my experience, what I learned that HTV glitter vinyl, the vinyl is actually thicker than a regular vinyl is. HTV vinyl is. I don't know if it's because it's glitter, but so when I cut it, I cut it on the vinyl. I turned the knob to vinyl. Now, had I been experienced, now that I done it, when I cut it, I probably next time I cut glitter, I know to cut it on iron on because it's a little thicker. And it's like a fight. You wanted to cut all the way through, and it cut all the way through. But I was having to push down some of the letters to make sure that I didn't peel the letters off of the sticky part because that's where you want them to stay for when you press it. So that was an issue that I had after like the third time cutting and weeding. Even though I cut it on the wrong side the first time, you don't cut on the shiny part. That's where the plastic is at. So you always want to cut on the other side, this side that's kind of like the rough side. You always want to cut on that side. So even though I fucked it up and I saved and I flipped it over and cut it again and I didn't mirror it, it came out backwards. But I still took that time to take the time to practice weeding it, and that's how I figured out that it was like really thick. So today, like I said, I'm working on a t-shirt for my wife business. This is what the mat looked for the Cricut cutter. Um, y'all want to see my Cricut machine? That's my Cricut machine. Well, let me flip it around. I can do that instead of doing what I did. That's my Cricut machine. And I would have to say the Cricut machine is pretty straightforward. It makes it a whole lot easier. I never used the Cameo, but I hear a lot of people saying that the Cameo is really hard to understand when you're a beginner. Being a beginner using the Cricut, of course you're not gonna know everything unless you an actual graphic designer or something. Actually, some stuff like I was curious about, like I told y'all about the group Print Squad that I'm in on Facebook. I get a lot of help from a lot of the members in the group. Shout out to T-shirt chick. Um, so how I learned about the Print Squad group, I told y'all I watched a lot of tutorials and videos on YouTube, and that's how I found out about T-shirt chick, and that's how I found out about her group. It's on Facebook. You got a lot of bits that's on there doing that's already got their own shop. So anything you want to know, ask questions, they don't mind help you out. So something I was curious about, like, because I was just starting and just got it, I really didn't know. I had seen it on the bottom they say canvas color, and I didn't know what it was. I never clicked on it, but I've been playing around with it, for like 3 days. So I asked a girl in the group, I was like, what design program you using? Because she had a screenshot of the shirts that she was working on, and they looked like the actual shirt. And she was like, oh, I'm working in Cricut design program. So I'm like, how you get the shirts to look like the actual shirts? And she was like, oh, well, they button down at the bottom. You can change the color. And I was like, oh, okay. So people in the group, they don't mind helping you. They don't mind teaching you different stuff. They really helpful. I love the group, especially when you starting out and you learning. So anyway, back to what I'm working on today. Well, I'll show y'all what I actually the first shirt that I fucked up is backwards. Um, I gotta go get it. It's upstairs. I don't want to leave y'all waiting, so y'all ain't gonna get to see that one. But I'll show y'all the one that I actually got right that I worked on. So this is the finished product after 3 tries. The third time is always a charm. This is what I made. So today I added this just like a little piece of money because I thought that'll bring out, this the phrase in the shirt. I'm making money moves. You know what I'm saying? So I fuck with Cardi B. And I just wanted it like that because I just thought that'd be different. I just want my stuff to stand out and be different from everybody else's. And on the back, ooh, wait a minute, y'all. On the back, I got my name, FedEx. Y'all know my channel, FedEx the Great. Everybody, my rap name, FedEx. Everybody call me Fed. So I think everything came out good. After all day of practice. Wait a minute, hold on, y'all. I think everything came out real good after a long day of practicing, just to be able to get it the first day. But I was so determined to figure it out. I was like, I'm not gonna stop until I get this shit right. So y'all like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think of my first project. So like I said, what I'm working on today, I'm gonna show y'all what I'm working on today. So today, I'm working on this gonna be well, I just did one. This is just like a mock, so she'll see what it's gonna look like. This gonna be shirts for my wife for her catering business, and this just the front. I haven't did the back yet. That's what I'm working on now. I'm doing the weeding process now. So what I will say, the weeding process of weeding glitter is very tedious. I will say that. That shit had my neck hurting and everything. Before I end this video, I will show y'all a little bit of the weeding process. And I will tell y'all this. So what I did, I decided to keep my scrap paper because that money sign y'all see on there that I did, the money sign and the dollar bill, that's what I use scrap for. I don't know if a lot of people keep their scraps, but if you buying expensive vinyl, you might want to save your scraps because you never know what you'll be able to use it for in the future. So I want to try to show y'all now. If I had to did a video yesterday, y'all could have seen how hard it actually was for me to weed. The well, damn, y'all still can't see. Y'all would have seen how hard it actually was to weed that thick ass vinyl. I'm trying to put this right here. Okay, there we go. Y'all would have seen how hard it is to keep that to weed that thick ass vinyl I had yesterday. But I will tell you this, that the regular vinyl is actually thinner and it does come off easier. So when you peel it, just go slow and be careful that you don't peel the wrong thing. But everything is pretty much cut to perfection. And the only thing you gotta do is just make sure you're not peeling your letters off, peeling too roughly or too fast. But it's way much easier to peel this, regular vinyl because it's thin. I don't know why that glitter vinyl is so fucking thick. That shit thick as hell. That shit thicker than Heinz ketchup. Y'all know that shit thick. Every time I get on here, I have a problem. So I know y'all don't want to see the whole weeding process, but I just want to get on here and show y'all what I've been working on. And like I always say in my videos, in all the videos that I make, practice make perfect. You can't be great if you never start to see how great you could be. That's my quote for today for y'all. So y'all can see, if y'all can see how when I peeled that first end off, how easy that was. But as you can see, I'm not going too fast because I don't want to peel off the design. And if you look, some of the insides that you have to weed will come off as well. But as you can see, the paper that the vinyl is on is really sticky. So it's really hard to pull everything off. That's why I said that when you cutting that glitter vinyl, I think that you will have to use, because it's so thick, use a setting that can cut a thicker material, which will be the next setting that will be iron on. So as y'all can see, I've been practicing every day that I got free time. And my motto is practice make perfect. I just been practicing. And now I feel like, I'm at the point where I can make some money. I'm ready to make some money now, y'all. I'm just glad that my family was willing to let me make them my guinea pigs, and I was making little shirts for them, on my process to progress. And even the kids said, you getting better. You getting better and better every day. And I really feel that way. I feel that way. Now I feel like, I'm at the point where I am capable of fulfilling somebody's order. So I feel like now, you don't want to just jump out there if you're a beginner and be like, oh, I'm ready to make some money. I done spend all this money on this equipment and I'm just ready to make my money back. But you don't want to jump out there and somebody asks you for something in particular and you can't provide it. You trying to run a business, you don't want that to hurt you in the long run. Somebody asks you for something, you be like, oh, I don't know how to do that. How they make you look? So once I get this off, I'm gonna show y'all. And like I said, even with this regular vinyl, the weeding process isn't as long as it is with that glitter vinyl. That glitter vinyl give you a headache. But I'm pretty sure, like, the longer you do it, the more experience you have doing it, the faster you can go, and you're more used to the process. So as y'all can see, it pretty much pulled out mostly everything for me. So now all I have to do is go back in and weed. And what I did, another tip I'm gonna tell y'all just from beginner to beginner. Uh, when I got my plotter, I got a bundle deal where I got all my tools and stuff. Oh, I got something else to tell y'all too. Um, I got a bundle deal with Cricket. That I think I ordered mine on in Walmart. I think I ordered mine at Walmart because Walmart had a special where you get the bundle deal for $2.79. So I called myself getting a bundle deal. I think that the idea of me getting a bundle deal was great because I was able to get all the tools I need. It came with the weeding tool. It came with the scraper. It came with the tweezers. It came with a pair of scissors, and it also came with a spatula to help you lift it up off the mat. Um, and it came with was it 10 sheets? 2 sheets of transfer paper, but I can't even use that transfer paper because my printer only prints out damn my my printer only prints out 8.5 by 11, and that size is 9. Wait a minute, hold on, I'm gonna tell y'all. I kept the little paper. That one that those transfer paper they sent is 9 by 12, and it's Oracle. I never used Oracle transfer paper before. Um, so I don't know how they gonna do it. But let me tell y'all what happened. So they sent 20, 20. They sent 10 sheets of what I thought was vinyl. And I was like, oh, this that's what I was practicing with when I first got my plotter cutter last week. Come to find out, it was vinyl all right, but it wasn't HTV vinyl that you can use to heat press. So I cut it with the Cricut cutter, thinking that it was vinyl. I didn't know the difference between HTV and DIY because, like I said, I hadn't used vinyl yet. So I think that's how that one. Call call us to. Yeah, I think that's how that one's supposed to be. So I done cut this shit out. Like, oh, this shit hard. Thinking I'm really finna press that shit on the shirt. No. That shit, when I pressed it, thinking I was gonna peel the back off of this shit, that shit did not stick. And I was like, something must be wrong with this paper. This must be some cheap vinyl. It wasn't that. It was because it wasn't made for heat transfer, which I didn't know that. So I looked it up to see what kind that it actually was, and I was like, oh, this DIY. And like I told y'all, I'm in the group Print Squad on Facebook, and there's a couple of people in there that use DIY because they do crafting as far as like glasses, wine glasses, and coffee cups and stuff like that. But I'm like, what kind of paper they use? And I'm like, cause I never did it before. I'm dumb to the whole thing. I'm like, what kind of paper they use? And I'm like, I know they ain't putting that whole I know they ain't sticking that whole wine glass up on the heat press to get that shit to stick. Cause I ain't know. Yeah, I ain't never did this shit before. So when I cut it and tried to press it, I realized I was like, I peeled it and it didn't stick, and then I just took my finger and peeled it off the paper. I was like, oh, this is that shit that they be using to make the glasses. So I just was playing around with the shit, and I had made me a little glass. I mean, put the shit that I had cut out. I put it on the glass, but it don't look like shit because I ain't know what the hell I was doing. I was just fucking around. But I mean, y'all, it's how people tell you it's a million and one ways to skin a cat. It's a million and one ways to get paid, y'all. It's a million and one ways to get money. Trust and believe it. There's so many ways out here to get money, y'all. Man, just me fucking around with it. You know, if I wanted to, I could get some money doing that if I wanted to. Y'all see how sticky this bacon is? My arm stuck to it. I don't know why they had you peel all them different pieces just to peel off all them pieces one by one for all that shit to be gone. It's stupid. But as y'all can see, the weeding process is pretty tedious. But it's cut out for you, so it's not hard. It's not nothing that you can fuck up. You just follow the cut lines and look at the difference between the rest of it. And I'm almost finished because I want y'all to see the finished product of my wife's shirt. I'm pretty sure she'll be happy with it too. And y'all, let me tell y'all this. It's gonna be plenty of people out there that's not gonna appreciate what you're doing, not gonna congratulate what you're doing, not gonna buy from you, gonna hate on you, and act like they giving you constructive criticism, but they really hating. They not gonna be happy for you. Don't worry about what other motherfuckers gotta say. And don't worry about who ain't buying from you at this point. Because guess what? You'll get 1,000 no's before you get that yes. And all it takes is for that one person to see your work and really like your work and be like, damn, I want to get something from him. That shit hard as fuck. So I'm almost finished, y'all. It's gonna look real good on the back. So, when you buy these vinyl rolls of vinyl, you can buy it in rolls. Like I said, you can buy it in rolls of a yard. You can buy it in rolls of a foot. You can buy it in rolls a sheet, which is still a foot. It's long enough to be a foot. So when you buy these rolls, wherever you buy these rolls of vinyl from, I don't know if other locations give you the directions, but the location that I go to, they actually didn't have any printouts of the directions. So this is what my finished product gonna look like. And I'm just gonna cut off some of this excess in the back. I was wondering, do people keep this sticky part? That's gonna have to be a question, and I'm gonna have to ask in the group And once I ask and get my answer, I'll let y'all know. Do people keep that part? Like, if they want to use it for other products, if they got some scrap vinyl and want to use it for another product, you know, to get it to stick the right way. I was wondering, do people keep that or do they trash that part? So if it looks backwards, well, it looks right side up to y'all. Call us to cater your next event. Got my wife's number on there. So if you need your event catered, call my wife. She do soul food. She do wings. Her wings fire. She make her own sauce. She make cupcakes for kids' parties. So I just want y'all to see the back before I end this video. What the back gonna look like before I end this video. And like I was saying, they don't have the printouts of. Some places might not have the printouts. You can always look anything you want to know, look it up online. They actually got the heat settings for the vinyl. You can Google it. Always, most people always set it to 320, 15 seconds. I noticed that when I did it for just the 15 seconds for the glitter vinyl, maybe because it was so much thicker, I had to go back over it to make sure that it stuck. And if you're going to put something, another design on that side of that shirt, always make sure you leave the paper on there before you peel it because you don't want to burn your image while you're pressing another image. And always make sure, even though you got this plastic covering, to always make sure that you use your Teflon sheet. Well, I can't answer the woman. So even though my heat press say 15 seconds, I'm gonna do it for another 15 seconds. And they could have been somebody for an order. Do it for another 15 seconds. And it say you want to peel it when it's cool. I'm just gonna do it for another 15 seconds because I want to make sure it's stuck before I peel it. So well, I'm gonna let it cool off and then I'm gonna peel it. And then the instructions for the glitter vinyl said it was a hot peel. When I looked the regular vinyl up, it said it was a cold peel. So just be mindful of that. Alright, y'all. So this is the finished product. Always make sure it's straight. This is the front. Snaps and tees. I'm out.